caught you with one there, huh? It's okay. It happens. This is boxing after all. It doesn't matter that you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round. You did the right thing, though. You took your time and you got back up. Your father would be proud of you. That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
What is that?
Ammonia. That shit'll wake you right up.
What did he hit me with?
His head. He's a penitentiary, son. That rep ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock that cracker on his ass, yeah? And you got one round. Knock the fucker on his ass.
Knock the fucker on his ass.
Congratulations on your victory, boy. You look real good out there. We're really fucking impressed. Welcome to the real world, baby! Nighty night, bitch.
I don't want to die in prison.
Easy now, son. Don't try to talk. Just take it easy now. You're lucky they left you breathing.
I wasn't always this lucky.
This Cuban is no amateur. He could have turned pro years ago. He's been the amateur champ for 9 years. 9 years, are you gonna let him make it 10? That's right, that's why we're here, to get the gold medal.
Now go get him, kid!
So we start round number 1 of Andre Bishop against the sensational Cuban Joel Savone. You know, I heard a lot of experts ringside talking about the lack of experience for Bishop compared to Savone. Of course, Savone's a 9-time champion, and you have to wonder and ask yourself, will the nerves of Andre Bishop start to get to him? Will he be rattled against such a worthy opponent? Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Get your hands up.
Parries that punch intended for the head. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good work defensively by Andre Bishop. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Bishop showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And this round comes to an end.
Deep breath. Relax. Nice work. Now let's double.
Let's go. ¿Qué está esperando? What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy is going to win this fight if you don't take control, son.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Well, the 9-time gold medalist Joel Savone has not been in a position like this often. Andre Bishop has built up a big lead. Savone's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Halfway through this round here. Lands the counter. He gets away from one, and then a stinging counter shot by Andre Bishop. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. A little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Joel Savone's jab lands well. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Andre Bishop. Oh, what an exchange. Andre Bishop's combination. Solid shot. Solid. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? One, two, three, four, five. Savone's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
What about his opponent in a spot like this? I mean, here you got to your guy earlier, you did some damage, but now he's fighting with such a defensive style, it can be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be, but you have to make the adjustment. You're going to deal with styles like this. This is part of your education, part of your development to go up that boxing ladder. Now you have to find a way to get to him while he's being defensive. Still use your jab, you know, close that gap, put your punches together more, and start banging that body a little bit extra.
I think Joel Savone may be as shocked as the rest of us. Andre Bishop is scoring often. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily, and for a minute he let up, and bang.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Savone's looking like a guy who's not going to survive this right now. How can he survive it, Teddy?
Well, right now,
and banging away he goes. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, two, three, four, five.
Nobody was expecting this outcome. Nobody except for Andre Bishop. What confidence he had tonight as he scores the knockout victory over Joel Savone. Bishop is your gold medalist here at these World Amateur Games.
Andre, how does it feel to be named fighter of the games?
It's terrific, honestly. Being voted fighter of the games,
baby.
it's an honor.
Gold medal, baby. Yes.
This is my baby brother, my big baby brother, Ray.
Hey, big baby Bishop. I'm a fighter too, and one day I'm gonna be right where he is now.
Like I was saying, it's a lot of talented boxers out here, and it's an honor
Hey,
just being.
hey, Bishop brothers are in the house. Big baby Bishop, what? It was a fabulous tournament. Truly exciting to watch. But even more exciting, McQueen Promotions is pleased to announce that we've just added Isaac Frost to our roster of boxing talent.
Isaac, are you disappointed that Andre Bishop won fighter of the games?
Disappointed. I'm the heavyweight gold medalist. No one went the distance with me. Nobody here could ever go the distance with me. I am the best fighter at these games. Period.
Andre Bishop is a talented middleweight, but I think Isaac makes a good point. Regardless, both these young men could have very bright futures in professional boxing.
Let's see how you do in the ring. You're taking too many punches. Hands up! Power, speed, power. Keep those elbows in. Harder. Come on, pick it up. Keep that chin down. Fast. Fast. Keep those feet. Push it, kid. Gotta move your head faster, kid. Let's go. I want to see you punch harder, faster. I want to see some speed. Keep those elbows in, fast.
You okay?
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does.
Bakit
father hit
nawawala
like a
ang tato
heavyweight
kapag nasa
too.
ring na nawawala ba?
Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters.
Sa yung tattoo
I
niya
want
sa
her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on what you do best and let Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career?
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years. I can do that for you too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me.
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad!
You've been listening to this stupid old man.
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with.
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision. Lucius Palmer likes to run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. We have a big card for you tonight, and a lot of people excited about what we're going to bring you in moments on our undercard. It is the pro debut of the middleweight, Andre Bishop. He will be going up against the KG veteran, Lucius Palmer, from here at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Stay with us for that. So round one is underway. Andre Bishop against Lucius Palmer. So many times we talk about the nerves that somebody making their pro debut can be having. Don't expect that out of Andre Bishop, not with his amateur pedigree. Teddy, in your training career, when you've gone up against a power puncher like we have in the ring tonight, do you prefer to have a fighter like this opposite him, a guy that'll fight on the outside?
Yeah, I want a guy that's a little bit scared. He's got a darn good reason to be scared. If he's not, he's going to get knocked out. Stay away from that power.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Good job protecting himself. Halfway through round number one. Able to land the hook to the head. Protecting his head well with his guard. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lucius Palmer. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Finish with the hook.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. A solid left hand by Andre Bishop. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I can target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. Bishop's the kind of... And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two, three, four, five.
That was an interesting first round for Andre Bishop, the American making his pro debut here. Teddy, Lucius Palmer's the kind of guy that could give a young up-and-comer like Bishop some issues.
He likes to steal the end parts of a round, kind of like Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler. Has to be careful for that.
Guy, I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand?
Palmer's corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to...
There it is! And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How does it get better than that to start your pro debut? Andre Bishop knocks out Lucius Palmer.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
Kid, I don't believe in building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great, and I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna take some fights against decent guys, and I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I wanna see these guys on the floor.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. A much anticipated bout between Andre Bishop and Mike Walker. Hi, everybody. This is Joe Tessitore. Glad you're with us alongside Teddy Atlas. We're at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans, and it is the second pro fight in the career of the much-talked-about Andre Bishop. Coming off that victory against Lucius Palmer, now he takes on Mike Walker. Here There's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
A well-timed right hand by Andre Bishop. Walker's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Cut is becoming a distraction for him. You can see that. He's really concerned about it. How can he protect it against his opponent?
Well, right now, I think there's always three lines.
Big shot he just scored with. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. Walker's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Halfway through this round, the other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop. Bishop's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Oh, he is solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Walker's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. The combo lands upstairs. Andre Bishop smashed by a hook. Wow. And that's it. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the ring. He was the total package tonight. Ahead on your scorecard and finishing it off in style, TKO style.
He deserves that little bonus. You know, instead of a money bonus, he gets the bonus of a knockout. The fans will like it. His people will like it. And that's from all the hard work in the gym.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
Ladies and gentlemen. Can Wilfred Rosario do what Mike Walker and Lucius Palmer were unable to do? Andre Bishop now 2-0 in his career. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans to see if the young upstart can make it 3 in a row. Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Able to block that away, it was targeted for his head. Speed comes in different. Well, it's a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking for any excuse right now to get some time. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. That's a well-scored left hand by Andre Bishop. Wow, is he defensively sound. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Bishop's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Turns over that hook upstairs. Rosario's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think...
Oh! Wow, crushing blow upstairs. Rosario's now getting back up off the canvas. There's a good right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. Rosario's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
So the young unbeaten Andre Bishop gets another one of these opponents who his trainer, Gus Carisi, feels very confident that they can shine against.
Well, his brain trust is very smart. It's not enough for him to be only efficient as a fighter. They want him to be exciting. Cus D'Amato, my mentor, he created the peekaboo style, and there was a reason for that. You keep your hands up, you move forward, you move your head, and you're going to be efficient. But also, it's an exciting style, and that means people are going to want to watch you. What's that mean? You're going to get paid.
And that's what Carisi wants. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
Is that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Will Keyshawn Hayes be able to stop the Andre Bishop Express? Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. We welcome you to Atlantic City's Boardwalk Hall to see if Bishop can move his mark to 4-0 as he faces Keyshawn Hayes.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's going to try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
When you get a fight like this, that everybody's Hayes, big shot, big left hand, and he goes down. Just a flash knockdown there, Teddy.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He looks clear-headed. His legs are okay. Now it's just a matter of making sure that he understands why he got caught.
Andre Bishop unable to get out of the way of that big hook by Hayes. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Kenny, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
Big shot comes crashing home. Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. Bishop's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, how about that? Comes back with a power punch of his own. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? And now you see Keyshawn Hayes starting to have success as that left hand lands. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hadler-Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Headshot. He returned. What a big shot. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
You usually have a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Andre Bishop gives Keyshawn Hayes a taste of his own medicine. The big hitter was hit hard. A knockout victory for Bishop.
No. That was a freak.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is? He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid.
Face cam. What did you guys do with my face
Good luck
cam?
with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not gonna be your night.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois, for a much-anticipated main event. Ricardo Alvarez is an established contender. Andre Bishop is a hot rising prospect. Will Bishop shine in the spotlight?
Well, everything he's done throughout his career, from the amateurs to this moment now, have prepared him for this moment.
How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Nice work with the left hand. Fires right back at him. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Punches and bunches, combination up top. When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
Let it go.
Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Left to the body. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good block by Andre Bishop that time. He'd like to see more of that. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Right to the head with that right. Oh, what a hook upstairs. We come to...
Kid, the judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. The Queen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Left hand came after the jab. Bishop's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
That's a solid right hand by Andre Bishop. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Andre Bishop's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Keep your feet moving.
Scored well up top. Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Little head knocking with that right hand. Solid hook. Wow! Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down. So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do two things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
Move your head.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter. Oh, what a left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Up top with the right hand. See how he targets that hook? Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Now, this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way.
Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught. Why? Because he was standing in front, not doing nothing. If you're not going to work, get out of range. Don't let your opponent work.
That's exactly what he wanted. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Carisi stresses to Andre Bishop to control every second of the 3 minutes of a round. He did so in that last round.
Yeah, and the way he did it was by controlling range. He's very good at making sure he's the master of distance.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Carisi's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during. Big shot there. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Hirap enough.
Yeah!
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Nice place.
The gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's boxing club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me. I did what I had to do. I fought.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up.
I like those conditions.
And Let's go get it on. Remember now, that professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
What's this I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen?
No way, Jerry. Yo, Mr. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna let him keep doing what he's doing.
Raymond, you'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man.
I always wanted you
I ain't you, Dre. I'm me. I'm a heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
How's Gus taking him?
I had to let Gus go.
Raymond, no!
I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man, you understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre. It's like that.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head. way to be.
Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He just had a fight, he ain't had time to rest.
I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now, or there's gonna be serious problems. Okay?
Fuck it. Let's go. I served my full sentence. I lost my youth. I lost my career. I lost my dream. Now what? Baby brother got me a job as an assistant trainer. Listen for the bell, man.
Relax, Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see. A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond? Andre, you remember Mr. Franco?
Andre.
Mr. Franco has retired from the force. Works for me now.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre. I'm sorry the way things worked out for you. But I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away. We can't afford distractions. I hope we can count on you to help your brother.
It was good just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym.
Put your weight on your lead foot. Turn your hips more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
Thanks for the advice.
This gym's got a reputation. I can't have people looking in here seeing me slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting. I like you just fine, Megan. Always have.
I never liked Mason Brooks.
What the fuck was that, Brooks? Oh, fuck you, has-been. This shit wasn't low. Fuck you know about it anyway. You ain't even a fighter no more. Why don't you go clean some toilets or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Go clean them toilets. Here, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
Get out of the ring, Raymond. Dre, what you doing? Raymond, get out of the ring.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beatdown. I like him better already.
In that case, I'm happy to help Mason become a better person.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
Want to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. A freight train uppercut by Antonio. That's a big right hand. Antonio Chavez's leg. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Chavez is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. That's a good left hand by Andre Bishop. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for early on when you get a big puncher against a guy that really likes to take the fight to the inside?
I think the big puncher, he's going to start drooling. His eyes are going to light up like he's seen a big, juicy steak. Catch the guy as he's coming to you. Don't wait till he gets inside. You know he's coming in? Tee off on him.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Bishop's right hand scores well. That was a fine block by Andre Bishop. Comes across with a hook up top. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Gus Carisi was watching his charges for a knockdown in that last round.
He also understands the business part of this game. He wants his fighter.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Chavez is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean,
he is damaged. Oh, and there you go. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chavez is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Solid left hand to the head. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight. Look at that! Antonio Chavez is in tough shape here. He never saw that punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza. I'm alongside Teddy Atlas here ringside for heavyweight action tonight. The American Andre Bishop taking on the veteran Mexican Raul Castillo.
Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Let's give you something to look for right from the start with Raul Castillo as round 1 is underway. Castillo is a fierce body puncher. Andre Bishop has had to do his scouting report and know that. Look for him to stay at a safe range and not let Castillo get to the inside. Teddy, I assume many times in your career you were instructed. Raul Castillo's been hurt by that shot. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Castillo's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Andre Bishop scoring with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Oh, and a big right hand lands. And now he's targeting upstairs. Raul Castillo's in a... Did you see that? Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Castillo's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be... Wow! Saved by the bell! That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying, cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Goes up top with a right hand. takes away that headshot. You know, you can't hit what you can't reach, and Castillo's body attack is going for naught here as Bishop is moving well. Looking to the body. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Raul, solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Now he ties up there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Andre Bishop just dropped his opponent in that last round. Trainer Gus Carisi may know that the end is near.
He knows the possibility is there, Joe, no doubt about that, but he wants to make sure that his charge does not get careless either. He goes and finishes the job the right way.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Castillo's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
How about that exchange? Castillo's right hand scores well that time. This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. It appears that he's slowing at this point.
Yeah, what he needs to do is start placing his shots a little bit. But right now, as you just alluded to, he's just not throwing.
Fires off that hook. Power punch by Raul Castillo. Castillo's really revealing something here, Teddy. He's giving you the mentality that, hey, it's desperation time. I went down, so now I got to go for broke.
Exactly, and what that's also telling me as a trainer is that if he doesn't catch the guy, if he doesn't get lucky right now, he's putting all his eggs in one basket. He might not be ready to go another round.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. And he's holding. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. Bishop's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Halfway through round number 4. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities in this.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Good right hand.
Some of that too.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. A shooting right hand by Andre Bishop. And now he's targeting upstairs.
He's timing you coming in. He's timing you with that uppercut. I need you to...
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop is using his legs as a form of defense now against Castillo. He's moving on the outside, just staying away from those body shots. Andre Bishop's got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to land combinations with ease.
Yeah, but what you want to see now is how effective he is down the road with that speed. Does he place his punches? Is he intelligent with that speed?
Flush right hand to the head. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Oh, what a huge power punch. Castillo's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Castillo's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Well, Andre Bishop wishes he could probably reel that one back in. Bishop missed badly on the power punch.
Watch that!
Count down the final moments of this round. Targeting that head with the combination punching. You watch this kind of an effort tonight by Andre Bishop, and you completely understand why his trainer, Gus Carisi, says the things he says about him.
Yeah, and you understand why he thinks he will be a star. Not just a champion, but a guy who will draw crowds. And I'm not surprised, or at least I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the corner right now telling him, go out there and close the show.
Parries that punch away. Lands a big hook. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Little head hunting with the left. Castillo's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does. And the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is.
That was a left hand, and banging away he goes. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
So the heavyweight career of Andre Bishop is coasting along. A knockout victory tonight in Mexico City against their hometown hero, Raul Castillo.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
It's a big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck 'em. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man, and if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you've got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you've got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now are on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent.
Andre Bishop is in a bad spot right now. He is damaged. If I'm Bishop, I clinch, I tie up, I just hug that big tree opposite me. And look at how much he's favoring things now, utilizing the left hand much more. Andre Bishop not coming with that typical right-hand power we're used to seeing. Scores well to the head with the right hand. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Andre Bishop. Halfway through round number 2. Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. A headshot blocked. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Scoring well with that hook. He gets to him with an uppercut, and yet another big shot comes in. Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
He comes back with the left hand again.
Finish with the hook. Lock. Lock.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man.
caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Now, this is amazing to me because there's no doubt in my mind that Andre Bishop has severely injured that right hand. He's a one-arm fighter right now, just utilizing that left hand. And here's the stunner. I think he's beating Meldrick Johnson with just that left hand.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Johnson. See, this is where Andre Bishop carries that speed from his middleweight days forward. Even though he's a heavyweight now, you can see how quickly he can deliver that hook. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Solid right hand lands from Meldrick Johnson. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Counters with a crushing blow to the head. Johnson smacked up top. Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. There it is. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Johnson's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is, wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
You're okay. Breathe. Watch the water in the corner.
Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Johnson's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. That is a strong, that's a huge left he just scored with. I was talking to the corner of Andre Bishop earlier today, and they said this was a real concern because they know that the opponent has the ability to turn over his punches right at the end and cause cuts. Meldrick Johnson's hit by that counter shot. Another left hand from him. Scores big with the hook to the head.
Keep moving.
He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs. Bishop's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Wow, what an uppercut. Well, in that last round, Andre Bishop got stunned there. I'll be very interested to see how he starts off this next round after listening to trainer Gus Carisi.
Well, I think they're always talking about the psychological parts of this game.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. A piercing hook to the head by Andre Bishop. And now a well-placed hook to the head. A well-timed hook by Andre. Big, big shot he just scored with. We've been Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80–90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands, and that gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that, great work there. Johnson's tagged by that powerful hook. Bishop's able to land a good, solid left hand. See, this is where Andre Bishop carries that speed from his middleweight days forward. Even though he's a heavyweight now, you can see how quickly he can deliver that hook. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Well-placed hook. Johnson's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Scores with the combo to the head. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Uppercut. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Johnson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
You're not winning the rounds, man. You're not winning the rounds. I need you to start.
Bishop's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Keep moving, keep moving.
And another left hand lands for Andre Bishop. What an uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. What an intense hook landed by Andre Bishop. Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Meldrick Johnson's feeling the effects now of that hook.
Double up your punch.
Good job with another left hand. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Johnson's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it can get nasty as the fight progresses. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. And he ties up on the inside. What a forceful hook by Andre Bishop.
Kinasa ko na doon sa PowerPoint.
Scores up top with a left. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Right to the belt line. That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.
And he did it fundamentally, too. He used the jab. He set up the body attack. He did it like a good, solid fighter.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Bishop's got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Doing well on the outside.
And now another left.
Get out of the way from those punches, man. Move
Johnson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Andre Bishop.
Mag-set up na talaga ako after nito.
Look at that! The hook came home with ease. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Johnson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Johnson's absorbing a hook. Teddy, we know what the problem is. He's getting hit by left hands. Offer up the solution.
Well, Joe, there's 3 lines of defense. Either you're blocking punches, you're moving your head, or you're using his leg. The problem, he's not using any of those.
And that does it for this round.
Deep breaths. Get some water.
And here's a little insight we're getting from our ringside researcher. He says that Andre Bishop actually had a previous injury to that damaged right hand. And get this, Teddy, it happened during his prison term.
Keep moving. Nice. Nice.
Up top with the quick hook. He comes back with the left hand again. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it.
Stay away from those, come on!
A well-placed left hand up top. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Good solid hook lands by Andre Bishop. Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Hooks to the head. Johnson's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. He didn't see that left hand, and solid. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Johnson's rising back up. That takes some guts. And there's the left hand working well for him again. As this fight continues, it's becoming obvious that Bishop is actually comfortable winning this fight just with that left hand. This is impressive stuff.
Keep your head moving. Move in, move in.
With the hook, lead him to the punch.
There's another left hand from him. Sound jab by Johnson. Johnson's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
How about that left hand? Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. Andre Bishop is not showing the reserve of energy that we're used to seeing with him.
Yeah, you just wonder if he was a little overconfident coming into this fight. Did not prepare properly. Didn't do all his work in the gym.
Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big shot.
I think he can survive it. Why? Because he has all that amateur experience. He's been in this position before.
Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go two ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close to show.
Big uppercut right on the mark. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Johnson. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Oh, what a hook by Andre Bishop. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Johnson. Andre Bishop's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. A big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Bishop's left landing well. Oh, nice job by Andre Bishop there, landing that jab. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Good job with another left hand. Johnson's the target of a hook. Bishop's left working well that time. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it. At this point, Andre Bishop can just put it into cruise controls.
Yeah, they have that choice. They could go into the prevent defense and coast home, or they know the business, and Gus knows the business. They want to be an attraction. He could say, go out there and finish. Make people talk about you when they're leaving this arena.
Blocks that punch.
Keep doing what you're doing. Move!
And now another left. Andre Bishop's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Bishop's had success so far just based on his pure hand and foot speed, but there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where he can be effective.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Scored well up top. Able to land the hook to the head. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Andre Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He comes back with the left hand again. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Johnson's once again the target of a hook. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We send it up to the ring.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Bishop's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Stewart's entourage has that look on their face. They know they've put the work in, and you can see how confident they are for the battle that lies ahead.
Bye guys, I have to take care of some things. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, home to our heavyweight fight tonight.